Hi, my name is Ellie from Tough Souls, and this is our 3-minute trail video all about the Royal Canal Way. The Royal Canal Way is a 146km linear trail that we started on the Quays in Dublin City Centre and walked out across the North Midlands all the way to Cloondara in County Longford, where the canal meets the River Shannon. It took us 7 days to walk, and it was our very first trail when walking all 42 of Ireland's National Waymark trails, and therefore holds a special place in our heart. On day 1, we started walking from the Quays at Spencer Dock, finishing up our first day just before Leixlip. Day 2 took us almost as far as Enfield. Part of the reason we chose this trail to be our very first was because canals are very flat, and it allowed us to find our walking legs again and build up some strength before tackling any of the more mountainous trails. On day 3, we walked into Enfield and stocked up on some food. From Enfield, the next time we would pass a shop would be in Mullingar in 50 kilometres, and we wanted to make sure we could take our time. When we walked this trail in 2017, the canal was in the process of being redeveloped into a cycleway, and at the time the redevelopment had been left unfinished, with a lot of walking along hardcore roads. On that third day, after a long day of walking, we made it to Thomastown Harbour and camped there for the night. On day 4, we set out from Thomastown Harbour, eventually that evening passing through Mullingar and finally camping at Ballina Harbour. We started early on day 5, passing through the beautiful Kilcullen Harbour. The redevelopment efforts of the canal were far behind us, and we were enjoying having soft bog under our feet again. On day 6, we passed near Ballymahon. The Longford section of the canal was probably our favourite, still wild and wet and full of wildlife. Day 7 was a short walk from our campsite in the quiet bog to Cloondara, where the canal meets the River Shannon. Since 2017, we've been back to the Royal Canal as a new trail has opened up along its banks, the National Famine Way. The National Famine Way is a 165km linear trail that takes walkers from the National Famine Museum in Strokestown, County Roscommon, down to the canal and along the canal into Dublin. The trail finishes at the Famine Memorial on Customs House Quays, which is also beside EPIC, the Irish Emigration Museum. The National Famine Way follows the story of 1,490 people who were forced to walk the 165 kilometres. This history was unearthed in the archives of the Strokestown House and is marked with information plaques along the route. Walking the canal as part of the National Famine Way provides a trail full of rich and engaging history, giving walkers lots to think about as they often pass through empty landscapes that the trail follows. We think this extra layer of history really adds a lot to the experience. For any more information on all of the above, including full-length blog posts and videos that we made about this trail, please check out the description below where you'll find out all you need to know. And these videos are brought to you and made possible by the wonderful people who support us on Patreon. It's through their support that we're able to keep making videos, and I'd like to say a huge thank you to everybody who supports us there. This week, I'd like to say a special thank you to Nigel McMars, Stefan and Erica, and Patrick Berry. We really appreciate your support. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in our next video.